Hello there, I'm Wendy, aka Wendidimus, and I am here with my favorite greens video. So this video has taken me a little longer than other ones. When I went through my collection and I picked out my favorites, I ended up with 30 polishes that I narrowed it down to 10 with one honorable mention that is a love-hate relationship. So, if you don't know, I collect nail polish. I've been collecting since the end of 2019, so right before the pandemic started. And as soon as lockdown happened, I definitely fell very deep into the love of nail polish. As I'm sure many of you did as well. It's such an easy hobby to get into because, you know, buying a bottle of nail polish is not that expensive, but then suddenly you have way too many bottles of nail polish and people are like, what is Wendy doing? Anyway, I'm trying to not buy as many nail polishes this year, and so far it's the beginning of March right now and I've been doing pretty well. I haven't bought too many this year so far, and we're gonna hopefully keep that going. Part of my process for keeping myself satisfied in my hobby is going through my collection with my color series. Oh, I think my cat is coming. Here, Tofu. Hopefully he doesn't knock down the camera. There's a lot of cords and stuff, so sorry about that. He sometimes he often gets treats when I stream on Twitch, so he likes to attack me whenever I'm down here talking to a camera. So yeah, I do stream on Twitch usually twice a week. As of right now, it is Saturdays and Monday evenings at 7 Central. So that's 8 Eastern. And let's see. That's about it I have to say about the greens, so let's get to the swatches. Editing Wendy here. I recorded all my voiceovers, and I didn't realize I had this terrible earbud selected as my microphone instead of my decent webcam that has an okay microphone. So I apologize for the audio quality on the voiceover that is coming up. Sorry. Voiceover Wendy here. I am here with some swatches. I put on some fake nails for this one because my nails are really short right now due to the dry winter weather. And this one is a thermal, so it deserves to be on long nails. This is Fancy Gloss, the Toxic BITCH. It's a beautiful green when warm, blue, teal, I'd say teal when cold nail polish. And it's got a ton of flakies in it. I got this in Polish Pickup in the Rewind just this past year, so July of 2023. Oh, phew, got that cat hair. There's lots of cat hairs. Not this time. Just one cat hair this whole video. It's a miracle, you guys. So enjoy that one that just popped up. Here is a full hand look. Trying out some different formats this color series. And then here's some pictures I took too. I don't know if that's exciting or not, but it's nice to see the bottles with the nail polish sometimes if you need a picture of it. And then this shows the transition at full warmth and coldness. All right, this next one is Penelope Lou's Rose Garden. I think Penelope Lou's has changed their name to Phoenix Polish if you are looking for them. This is another one I got in Polish Pickup. It was from February of 2020. It's this kind of fresh light green. got hollow glitters, and then also these pink hex glitters. You'll see me trying to place the ones that are on the brush there with some success. Here's the full hand look for this one. I did end up using a glitter smoother and a glossy top coat for these pictures because with these big glitters it does lend to have some texture. Next up is this company has closed. This is another one from Polish Pickup, and it's called Couchiching Monster. And I had to look up where it was. It's in Canada. And this was the Urban Legends theme Polish Pickup. I believe this was also 2020 or maybe even 2019. Let me look it up just a second. Yes, this is from October 2019. So this was probably the first month I ever ordered from Polish Pickup. So that tells me anyway, that one of the reasons I really love this polish is for sentimental reasons. It's one of the first indie polishes I got. So it's this jelly polish with green and orange metallic flakies. I end up doing 3 coats of this. I also think it would be really nice with a more opaque undie underneath it. Like when I look back on the swatches of it, it doesn't look as sheer as it does now. So, but it's okay. I still love it, even when it's a juicy jelly, so to speak. So here's my full hand look. I love those little twinkling flakies. So that was my indie polish, Couchiching Monster. Couchiching. I think it's Couchiching? Couchiching. I don't know. Someone from Canada can tell me. Next up is Moonshine Manny's Build Me Up Bud-ercup. And this is one that you can still get. I believe it is still available on moonshinemanny.com. You look at this first coat and you're like, this looks very yellow. And that's that base shade. But as you build it up, it becomes this really deep green that really is, how many times can I say really? It's really nice to see on the nail because it gives depth to your manicure. So this is the second coat. I do go up to a third coat on this one because it still looks yellow here, but that third coat takes it to the green that it looks in the bottle. See? Now it looks like that nice, yucky green color that I know a lot of us love. So, one of my favorite Prugly greens, Moonshine Manny's Build Me Up Bud-ercup. So this is in her Project Dupe It. I don't have whatever it was supposed to be duping. I just love it for being itself. Moonshine Manny is great. Next up is, this is before I even discovered Polish Pickup. I ordered Cadillacquers from eBay before I'd ever ordered from an indie nail polish shop. I randomly came across these on eBay, and they were actually being sold by Color for Nails, which now I've shopped from them directly many times. This is called Cadillacquer Victoria, and I think this may have been, it may have been a collection that was actually done by her fans or her Facebook group or something. But it's this weird grayish green Crelly with, I don't know, would you call these hot pink? Hot pink coralish glitters in it. It is just, it's really different than anything else in my collection. As you can see, it did take 3 coats though to get opaque. And I forgot to take a full hand video of it, so all you're gonna get are my pictures that are coming up now. So look how glossy that is, and you can see the glitters really well, even in this dark of a shade. And that's one of the things Cadillacquer is really good with. All right, this one is Ginger Polish Young Grass. I got this one in a D-Stash mystery box. Now, I had never heard of this brand, so when I Googled them, I could only really find them in like Cyrillic shops. So I'm guessing it's a Russian brand. I don't know if it's indie or just a drugstore polish. I'm gonna guess, looking at this though, that it's an indie polish. Look at how beautiful that is. That bright green with the gold shimmer. It's also got some hollow, I think, in there. This one looks really good on my skin tone. And it only took 2 coats. That's Ginger Polish Young Grass. If anybody knows more about this brand, please let me know in the comments. This one was a viral green when it came out, and I bought it the first time it was in Polish Pickup. This is Bluebird Lacquer's The Ryan King. So this is a nice, I would say a bluish green. It's very opaque, and my video and the pictures do not do this justice, because it's got these hollow micro glitters or whatever in there, and it just is really deep and beautiful in person. So if you ever find this in a D-Stash, definitely grab it. It's fantastic. Here's my full hand shot. I wish I had, more direct lighting, but you can kind of see the depth that it has. Just trust me. If you see this in a D-Stash, you should get it. You'll love it. Here's my pictures of Bluebird Lacquer, The Ryan King. All right, this one was a purchase I made inspired by Penelope on Twitch and Instagram and YouTube. She's, Penelope everywhere. I'll link her info. I'll probably link her YouTube channel in the comments, or not in the comments, in the description below. But we were in a Twitch watching her, and Glisten and Glow was in there, and we were all talking about this, and they were like, there are only 6 bottles left, and all of us ran and bought them. So we ended up doing a mass, I would call it a twinning, but it was a whole bunch of us for this. And it is Mountain Dew Mocktail. This is another one that was from Polish Pickup, and Glisten and Glow had an overpour mystery listing that had it available, and it's just this really fun neon green with these black multi-sized glitters. And in my pictures I do show it. It's black light reflective. So here's a bottle shot and a label shot. And I forgot to get my full hand video of this, so here's a full hand picture. And then here it is glowing under black light. Just fantastic. All right, this is another one that went viral in Polish Pickup. Dreamland Lacquer's Shake Your Shamrock. When you see this go on, you'll see why. I mean, just look at how creamy that goes on. So it's this neon green with a really strong blue aqua colored shimmer. I didn't get any blacklight pictures of this, but I'm pretty sure it glows in blacklight also. Just look how that paints on. It's very opaque. You'd think with that strong of a shimmer it would be more sheer, but it is not. And all the brush strokes, as it dries, they go away. Like, it really is a stunning nail polish. And Dreamland Lacquer is another Missouri brand, and I gotta support my home state brands. All right, here's another one that is probably actually available. This is Zoya Eunice. This only came out, I think, in the winter collection of 2022, I believe. So it's not too old of a release for Zoya. It's this really weird, ugly green shimmer with gold shimmer. And it's another one that just looks oddly good on my skin tone. Everyone I know who has tried this polish has loved it. So I would definitely pick it up if it's ever on sale at Zoya. It's worth every penny. It's really a beautiful one. Look how nice that looks. I bet you it's gonna look just as nice on you. Maybe it's just my preference. Not everyone likes these weird greens, but I really do. Here is my honorable mention, and you'll see in this video why it's not one of my favorites. I love this brand, and I love this color. But look at that terrible brush. Ugh, it's so hard to paint on. Ugh. That's the first coat of Exhausted Empath. Here we come with a second coat, where I try to make it look better. And I get it all over. It's just, it's a hard cream to work with. I need to try to replace the brush. And the reason I even include this is I really like this color. The color just looks really fresh and different. It's very light, but not white. Like, doesn't it look nice on the whole hand? Anyway, just don't look too close at the cuticle line where you'll see how it is not very smooth. But anyway, claws out, Exhausted Empath.
Well, thank you for sticking around until the end. I am here to let you know which of those nail polishes is my favorite. Obviously, it is not my honorable mention from Claws Out because that one is so hard to paint. But I'm going to say it's this ginger polish that I got from a D-stash. It's so simple and fresh, and it applies so easily. I got it for a steal, which does have some value to me. I think this is a Russian brand. I don't know where to buy it in the United States. I got it in the D-stash, as I already mentioned, which is a great way to discover new nail polish. So I definitely recommend shopping D-stashes and eBay for pre-loved nail polish. A lot of the nail swatchers will have a constant rotation of polishes that are for sale, and they're usually cheaper than if you bought it brand new, but still barely used. And to me, that's just as good as new, because nail polish doesn't really go bad. If it If anything ends up dried up, you can just add polish thinner and revive things. So I hope you enjoyed my greens. I'm very proud of myself for narrowing it down to 10 polishes, plus one honorable mention. I do have a lot more that I love. Green is one of my favorite nail polish colors to wear. Sorry for the cats meowing all over. Everybody have a wonderful rest of your day, and I will see you back hopefully later in March with my favorite blues. I'll try not to take quite as long before that one. Thanks again. Please like and subscribe, and we